Hi, this is Sweet June. How's everybody doing today? I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but I'm hoping everybody is having a blessed day. Remember, we are to be thankful every day, not just one day, but we are to be thankful every day. Being thankful is a daily thing, but I hope everybody is having a blessed day. Well, anyway, I want to talk about um, um, been watching some YouTube videos and everything, and I was watching some videos on here where they're saying some people are saying that how can you be they're posing the question that how can you be pro black and still be wearing a weave, a hair weave? And they were talking about the lady on YouTube. Her name is Sin. I guess her full name is Cynthia, but she calls herself Sin for short. And she talks about a lot of pro-black issues. She's really big on talking about racism, but she talks about a lot of pro. I mean, she comes across as a very pro-black person, and she does talk about a lot of racism. Um, a lot of what she's saying is true. I don't agree with everything she says, but she does speak the truth in a lot of things that she's saying. Um, and but her whole, I think her whole mo is just to educate people about this racist system and the racism that's going on and everything. Um, but I think she wants to come across as being pro-black, and some other people are saying that because she wears a weave and she wears a straight hair weave, some people are saying that, well, how can she claim to be pro-black if she's wearing a weave on her head? So um, I'm just really getting tired of this whole thing about talking about black women's hair. I'm just really getting so sick of all this business about us wearing, I think black people, I don't think any other race of women on this planet get scrutinized about their hair like black women do. I mean, I think that black women, we are the most scrutinized race of women here on the planet. We're the only race of women that really get scrutinized by the way because of how we wear our hair. And I happen to think that it doesn't seem like it really matters. I mean, we're in a natural hair revolution right now, and there is a lot of black women out there that are going natural, but nobody ever talks about that. They come on here and always talk about black women wearing weaves, like 99% of black women wear weaves, and it's not true. There's a lot of black women that are wearing natural hair, but that's not even talked about. When um and then sometimes black women are talked about for wearing their natural hair. Sometimes people talk about black women for wearing their natural hair. Now they're talking about a black woman, Crystal Crazelin was doing a video. Her and Sin is beefing right now, but I'm not even gonna get into all that. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not getting into all that. But she was talking about how people are saying that white guys like their black women to be natural so they can satisfy some slave master fantasy. I said, now I gotta admit, I've never heard that. I've never heard of that before in my life. I do think I have heard of white men, fetishizing black women, but now they're saying that the only reason why white guys like black women with natural hair is so they can satisfy some master mentality fantasy. And so I said, wow. I said, really? So it's like now they're trying to, criticize black women that wear natural hair, particularly black women that are with white men that wear their hair natural. Now they're trying to criticize them. It just seems like as a black woman, we can't do anything right. It just seems like we can't win no matter what we do. It's like we don't get cut no kind of slack. Nobody cuts us no slack. We don't get cut no kind of slack by society. And our own men don't cut us any kind of slack. It's a large percentage of our men that don't cut us any slack. So I'm just really, really, at the end of the day, I'm just really getting tired of all this talk about how black women are wearing our hair. Don't anybody even care about the hundreds of murders that's taking place in Chicago right now? And those murders, excuse me, those murders are taking place by black people. Black people are killing black people at alarming rates in Chicago right now. It's like they're shooting random people. It's like random people. A lady was walking her baby and somebody shot and killed her. Are you serious? A mother's walking her baby and you just shoot her? I mean, I don't know if it was a random bullet or a stray bullet was meant for somebody else. Well, a bullet doesn't have a name on it. And so it's like they're walking up to people. I was doing a little reading about some of the victims. I was reading up on some of the victims that got killed in Chicago. And it just looked like a lot of these were just random shootings that people just walked up to them and shot them. And black people should be worried about that on a mass level. Black people we as black people should be worried about this. We should be concerned about this. Why is this happening in Chicago? I talked to some people that are from Chicago. I said, is it the gangs? I said, is it because of the gangs? They said, no, it's just a lot of people in Chicago just being stupid. They say that it's not just the gangs. That they say it's just a lot of black people in Chicago that's just being stupid. Are you serious? So, I mean, these are the things that we should be worried about right now. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really concerned about that. I mean, I'm concerned about, we're in danger. Black people, we're in danger of becoming a permanent underclass. Okay, we are in danger of becoming a permanent underclass. Aren't you guys worried about that? I mean, I'm not worrying to myself to where I'm making myself sick, but I'm concerned about these things. See, these are the things, and now all these racist Trump supporters are starting to come after black people, particularly black women and children. These are the things that we should be worried about right now. The last thing that we should be worried about is how black women are wearing their hair. I mean, it's just really stupid. This is the problem with the black community. We're so distracted. We're not putting our concerns in the right places. Who cares about how black women wear their hair? We need to be worried about these other issues. I mean, I think that her message is powerful. Sin's message is powerful. Like I said, I don't agree with everything that she says, but a lot of what she says is she's speaking the truth. And it needs to be said. I think it's the message. I think the most important thing is her message. It's more important than how she's wearing her hair. I don't really care how she's wearing her hair. When I look at her videos, I look at her message and the message that she's trying to get across. I'm not worried about how she wear her hair. It's just hair. It's only hair. It's just a hairstyle. I don't care. I'm more focused on the message, okay? And I just think that people are putting too much emphasis in what. I mean, it doesn't mean that she's not being pro-black because she doesn't wear white, because she doesn't wear an afro, or because she's not wearing braids or whatever, or locks or whatever. I said, this is stupid. I mean, at the end of the day, we are not our hair. We are not our hair. You ever hear that song by India Ari? I am not my hair. We are not our hair. Okay? That doesn't define who we are. The way we wear our hair does not define who we are. I can wear afro. It's not going to change how I am on the inside. It's not going to change my heart. I can wear a straight weave or whatever. It's not going to change who I am on the inside. I'm still going to be the same person on the inside no matter what I have on top of my head. I'm still going to be the same person. I'm still going to think the same way. Changing my hairstyle is not going to change me. It's not going to make magically morph me into another person. Okay? I'm still going to be the same person. If I'm wearing braids or whatever, or straight weave or whatever. I particularly don't really like the really straight weaves, to be honest. I mean, when I wear my quick weaves, I always look for curls because I kind of have a big head, and so I like to have something to go around my face. So when I look for I looked for the more Afrocentric styles. When I do, because I like to wear the quick weaves, what they call them half wigs. I always look for the more Afrocentric styles. You know, I've went straight before, but I have a straight piece right now as I speak, but I don't wear it because when I do wear it, it's always in my face. I don't like that. So I don't really know. I can. The straight hair is overrated. Okay, straight hair is really overrated. Okay, I'm not. I don't particularly care for straight hair like that. So it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how I'm wearing my hair. I'm still the same person on the inside. It doesn't define. I mean, so I would really hate for somebody to look at how I'm wearing my hair and judge me as a person. They look at a particular hairstyle I might be wearing at the moment, and then they judge me. And I've had people here on YouTube do that. I've had people tell me, "Oh, well, you're wearing a weave," so I'll be talking about a specific subject, and they'd be like, "Well, with that my other picture that I had on here, where you look like you wearing a wig or whatever in that picture." Well, so what? What difference does it make? You need to be focused on the message, not what I'm wearing on my head. And then they judge me according to that particular picture. It was that particular hairstyle, and it was just that picture that I took. It's just something that I decided that I wanted to do at the time. I decided that I wanted to wear a cute little short wig, and I bought it and I wore it. It's just something that I decided that I wanted to do at the time. It's a part of being a woman. A part of being a woman is changing it up, doing something different. Just trying out different looks. And I mean, that is all a part of being a female. It's a part of being a woman. Black women are no different than any other race of women. We're the same as any other race of women at the end of the day. We like to look beautiful. We like to try different things. We like to do different things with our hair. It has nothing to do, it's not reflective of who we are on the inside. If I go get a straight weave and I put it on, I got a straight piece in there right now. If I put that straight piece on, that's not going to change me of who I am. It doesn't mean I hate myself. It doesn't mean that I'm less pro-black. Okay, I'm less down. It just means that at this particular time, that's what I feel like doing. I feel like putting this on my head. I'm just saying that hypothetically speaking. That this is what I feel like doing right now, and this is what I feel like. I feel like I want to rock this piece right now, so this is what I'm gonna do. It has nothing to do with what's going on in here or up here. So people just need to get out of that mentality and saying, well, because she wear her hair straight, she wear that straight weave and everything, how can she be pro-black? I say it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's the message that she's trying to get across. She's trying to educate people. Her videos are very educational. Because she's basically trying to educate people about racism. Okay, and if you can't get past her hair, that's pretty sad. Because it's not about her hair and it's not about what she's wearing on her head. It's about the message. I just wish people would get past all this. Because if, she was wearing her hair natural, there's probably some people that'd be saying something about that too. You know what I'm saying? And just because you wear your hair natural does not mean that you're pro-black. A person that could be wearing their hair natural could be wearing it for various different reasons. It might not be because they're pro-black. They may not be pro-black. But they might be wearing their hair natural because maybe that's what they want to do. So being pro-black is a mentality. It's not about how you wear your hair. It's a mentality. You got a lot of less black people that have natural hair, but they still stuck in the slave mentality. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, they still have that slave mentality and everything, but they might have natural hair, but they still got that slave mentality. So you can't go by that. You can't go by how somebody's wearing their hair to judge them as a person, to use it as a barometer to judge somebody. I think it's stupid. It doesn't tell you about anything that's going on in their mind. It doesn't tell you about anything that's going on in their heart. I would hate for somebody to judge me. I would hate for him to meet a man and then have him judge me by how I'm wearing my hair. I happen to be wearing one of my pieces, and he said, "Well, she hates herself or whatever like that." You don't know what you get to know me first before you judge me. That's what I always say. Get to know me first, and then judge me. Well, you're not supposed to be judging anybody, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna judge me, get to know me first. If you know me, if you get to know me and you know me long enough, you'll realize that I like to do a variety of different things with my hair. Sometimes I like to go natural. Like I told you guys in other videos, I like to go natural over the summer. Right now I'm wearing braids as a protective hairstyle to grow my hair out. They're extensions. Next summer I'm going to go natural again. If I decide I want to do my pieces again, I'm going to do my pieces again. At the end of the day, I'm doing me. I'm doing whatever I want to do, what makes me feel good, or whatever I feel is best for my hair. Okay? Not according to what somebody else thinks I should do. Okay? So, but like I say, we are not our hair. It doesn't define who we are as people. I just wish people would stop judging people by how they look and start judging people by the content of their character. Stop judging people by the way they look, and judge them by the content of their character. Judge them by, get to know them first before you judge them. Just because a black woman is wearing a weave does not mean that she's not pro-black. Does not mean that she hates herself or whatever. Okay? You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. That woman could have cancer. I'm not talking about her, but I'm talking about somebody. She could have cancer. She could have a black woman could be wearing a weave for a variety of different reasons. Maybe she lost her hair. Maybe she was stressing and worrying so much to where her hair fell out, and then she started wearing. Some people, when they stress too much, they start losing their hair. She could be wearing a weave for that, a wig for that reason. Or what if right now, I don't know if it's because I'm going through my change, but my hair is not growing as fast as it used to. Okay, my hair is thinner than what it used to be. So right now I'm trying to grow it out. Okay, but so that's what I'm saying. I mean, you don't know why some black women wear it as a protective hairstyle. Some black women don't want to put the heat on their head. I explained this in other videos. Some black women don't want to put the heat on their head. They want their hair in a particular style. They may want a particular color. They don't want to do that to their own hair and damage their own hair. So they get a wig or a weave and put it in their head, and they do all that to the weave. Okay? That protects their natural hair underneath. And they don't have to damage their own hair doing all this stuff. If you want a different color, you don't want to put the chemicals, because dye has chemicals in it. You don't want to put those chemicals in your natural hair. You can get a weave and dye the weave and do it the way you want to do it. And if it gets damaged or whatever, you can take it off and bam, you back to your own natural hair. I don't understand what part of that people don't understand. Stop judging black women by the way we wear our hair. Okay? We are not our hair. Okay? It's not who we are. You got to look on the inside. Okay? The Bible say a woman's true beauty is on the inside. Okay? Not what's out here. It's on what's on the inside. And a real person will realize that. An intelligent, real person will realize that. Marinate on that. I'm going to say that again. An intelligent, real person would realize that. Marinate on that. Okay, that's all I want to say about that. I got some more interesting videos coming up. Stay tuned. This is Sweet June.